9 mwezi wa kwanza 2024 jijini Rome, Mheshimiwa Waziri wa mambo ya nje na ushirikiano wa Afrika Mashariki, Mheshimiwa Januari Yusuf Makamba alipata fursa na wasaa kuongea na wadau mbalimbali wa kibiashara, wafanyabiashara wa Kitaliani na mashirika yasiyokuwa ya kiserikali ambayo yanafanya kazi Tanzania. Pamoja nao walikuwepo Diaspora ambao vile vile mwisho wa hotuba yake aliweza kupata wasaa wa kuongea nao. Mheshimiwa Makamba aliongea na wadau hao katika ghafla ya chakula cha jioni iliyoandaliwa na balozi wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania Mheshimiwa Mahmoud Thabit Kombo, ambaye alikuwa sambamba na Mheshimiwa Waziri katika forum maalum ambayo Mheshimiwa Waziri alimwakilisha Rais wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania Daktari Samia Suluhu Hassan, ambayo inaitwa ITALIAFRICA, ambao walikuwa na mwenyeji wao Waziri Mkuu wa Italia ambaye ni Giorgia Meloni. Tumsikilize Mheshimiwa Waziri akiongea na wadau katika hafla hiyo ya jioni iliyofanyika katika jiji la Rome.
Most importantly, for a wonderful job he is doing as our ambassador here in Rome. And I want to say that because everybody who has come here to speak has spoken so well of him and what he does here, I started to suspect that maybe he organized this. Because he loves Rome so much, and loves Italy so much, and he wanted me to get the message before I leave that please, this is my station, don't even think about it. But then these sentiments were confirmed by my other little work to find out how our ambassador is doing it, and I can confirm to you the sentiments expressed here are universal. And expressed to me even in his absence. So thank you and congratulations. And I want to also express our gratitude for all of you who have come here this evening, starting with the representatives of Italian government here. And because we have joined in a meal this evening, we consider ourselves family in this room, and we can use first names. So Marco, where are you? Aloisi, thank you very much for being here. Giuseppe, thank you so much, Ambassador, for giving us the privilege to come and join us. I know you had a long day, but you set time to come here, so thank you very much. We appreciate this very much. And I want to also, in that vein, convey warm greetings, and of course, Roberto, our friend, a Tanzanian of Italian descent. I want to convey warm greetings from our President, Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, who sent me here to represent her in this summit. He's aware that I will have this engagement with you this evening, and she warmly greets you.
Thank you.
We as a country are thankful for the invitation to come here to attend this summit. And it was Giuseppe, Marco, it was fantastic summit and very successful. You have put great work in organization, both logistics, but also substance. You will be aware that there has been a debate about these summits, the Africa Plus, in which everyone wants to hold them. And within the continent, there is a discussion as to the futility, the outcome, and whether we should keep going. And when Italy organized one, last year, and of course we pushed through this year. Also, that debate was there. To tell you, and I think you know. But you have put a convincing case, as you had a few leaders there mentioning. You put a pragmatic, convincing case for all of us to come. The plan that was presented today is visionary, is practical, and it resonates with our needs as Africans. That's why the turnout was such impressive. You, as a government, as a country, was only a key. If this summit was not successful, if it didn't deliver on our expectations, it was going to be very difficult for another country to hold it and people. But you have managed well, and I want to congratulate the government, the President, the Prime Minister, and the Italian civil service for putting together a successful summit. And obviously, other side events to the summit. So we come here and we leave Rome with satisfaction and optimism about the future of cooperation between Africa and Italy. And as you know, speaking in that vein, this relation dates back for as long as humanity existed. The voyages, exchanges have existed for many years. We're almost neighbors, joined by the little water there. There's tremendous affinity between our two countries and continent. And Italy is very well regarded in Africa. Those who come who live in Dar es Salaam know it's almost a brand, for better or for worse. Okay? And it represents good things. Italian food, Italian shoes, Italian suits, Italian tie. It represents quality. It represents perfection. It represents excellence. Of course, each country has some challenges. But what I can tell you is that with that brand, the Italians are well regarded in Tanzania and are welcome in Tanzania. And those who have been to Tanzania, I'm sure you feel without that. And our responsibility as political leaders is to make sure these sentiments persist for many years to come. That's our duty, and that's our responsibility. The reason that we make these visits and we do these engagements is also to communicate that we feel very strongly about this. That's why we're here. That's why we take these long voyages to come and tell you that we want this relationship to grow, we want it to be stronger, we want it to be mutually beneficial. And from what we have seen today, in the meetings that we held, and in this event, and obviously tomorrow with the engagement with the Chamber of Commerce, we are pretty sure that the feeling and the sentiment is mutual. We feel the same way, and we know that Italians also feel the same way. Italy and Italians have always held a special place for Tanzanians. And from what we have seen over the past 2 days, we know also the vice versa is correct as well. So we feel among family and friends here, and we are very happy and grateful for that. Now, obviously, the testimonies here were confirmed my statement here. Whether it's Rita and Nicola doing Parathon and Rita irrigation, right? Trying to get our agricultural productivity going, this is what our country needs. Whether it's Federico and Tiziana, yes? Right? I am correct? Yes? With building capacity. Paulo, Gildo, putting investments, top quality hospitality products that get our people into our country. This is precisely what our country needs. And of course, others who have spoken here, always doing something that are important for our country. So we appreciate you, I want to tell you, for the passion, the love that you have for our country. And we want you to continue to be engaged. And we in Tanzania will always welcome you warmly to engage with our country. Governments are important because they set platforms and conditions for these exchanges, but people-to-people contact engagements are key. And we've learned that there are about 100 Italian registered NGOs in Tanzania that are working in the communities. We saw here in Njombe, right? Michelangelo in Njombe. This is a very remote part of the country. You have to go very far from Dar es Salaam. But you're there, working with local communities, helping our people. These are the kind of networks and engagement and connectivity between people that we find valuable. So, thank you. Thank you very much. Obviously, we live in different, in interesting world. Part of the reason that we're here, and some of you in this audience are looking for opportunities to invest in Tanzania. And Tanzania needs capital. And Italy is part of G7. It's one of the largest economies in the world. But for this to happen, there have to be conditions in Tanzania that gives you confidence to come and invest in our country. And we can tell you what we're doing, what the government of Her Excellency Samia is doing to improve business environment and investment climate. There has been tremendous shift Union, where if you invest in Tanzania, you have access to about 400 million people market. And now with the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, even more people. So when you come to Tanzania, you set yourself up, you have access to all of Africa. Physically, it's easier. We serve, our port serve 7 countries in hinterland, and we know that the Italian manufacturers there that are also taking advantage of their location in Tanzania, also their access to this larger market. For things that Italy has perfected, whether it's a tannery, renewable energy, these are highly needed in our country. So the expertise, knowledge, technical know-how that exists in this country is an opportunity that is needed in the continent. I was speaking to in an energy session this afternoon, and we're providing disparity in terms of energy alone between Italy and the entire Africa. We have 600 million people in the whole of Africa without access to electricity. It's a sad story, but also an opportunity, okay? To get power to these people. The amount of capital needed to bring electricity to all Tanzanians or to build off-grid, mini-grid solutions, this is what Italy does best. And Italian companies will find opportunities in Tanzania to do this. So across sectors, in agriculture, you name it, I know that some people here are already there doing things, and they can be the best witnesses to this. So, in terms of investment, we are open for business, Italian people and businesses. Trade, we can do more. The numbers are okay, given the location that between our two countries, given the possibilities, the numbers are not good enough. And this discussion, I think, Giuseppe, we can take it in our next dialogue to see how we can increase trade exchanges between our two countries. The area that is absolutely champion now is tourism. Sao Paulo, Bildo are smiling.
First Italian to build an hotel in Zanzibar, and I don't want to take the words out of it, okay? But it was early 1990s, okay? So quite a long time ago, okay? And then he made a contract with my father at that time, and Franco Rosso was the second tour operator going to Zanzibar after the Viaggi del Ventaglio, which they arrived in Zanzibar 2 years before. So this is and since then, okay, we remain in and we work in Tanzania. Basically, we work in Zanzibar. We have done other investment as well. We have now 2 hotels, okay, which we are owning and running. And we are planning, and next month we will start the 3rd one, okay, which is another hotel, there's another investment in Zanzibar. And we have some good friends from Abu Dhabi, the Sheikh to Abu Dhabi, to also do another beautiful investment in Zanzibar, 150 rooms hotel, 5-star, okay, that we will manage. I don't want to continue making any other or delaying our dinner, but I want to thank the embassy, Tanzanian embassy, for the great job that they did for us, okay, because they've been helping us a lot, okay, in creating a good environment and a good feeling between Italy and Tanzania. Thank you very much. Enjoy the day.
I would not like to break the protocol without inviting the director for Sub-Saharan Africa, Ambassador Giuseppe Mistretta. Please come forward. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I hope that you hear me. You can never say no to Ambassador Congo because it's gentle, but it's big also. It's very dangerous, and Baada is a very good friend of ours, and we work very well together. Minister Makamba, welcome to Rome, welcome to the summit. The summit has finished, fortunately, for us, because it was really hard to organize the visit of 46 delegations from Africa at different levels, but especially foreign ministers, prime ministers, President of the Republic, Vice Presidents, so I believe it was a success. Then we will see, because of course, now is the first event at that level. We never had a summit before, so it's important that so many leaders, and Minister Makamba among them, were with us, paid this honor to us, and yes, I saw the picture in the most
Greet my boss, Ambassador Mistretta, that is here with us tonight, and I would like to ask for a big round of applause. Because if we are here tonight, it is also because of Ambassador Mistretta that worked like for more than a month for the success of the ITALIAFRICA summit. And the fact that right now a very nice picture of Prime Minister Meloni and Minister Makamba is on the front page of one of the most important newspaper of Tanzania, is a sign that the summit was a success.